Yeah, so we just left the Fall Creek trailhead. There's like 7,482.9 people down there. July 5th, less than a 5-mile hike up to the lake. Along the Fall Creek Trail, this beautiful open meadow here. Less than a mile from the lake, the best I can tell on the map. We've been hiking for about 3.5 hours. Views have been pretty great coming up. There's a few mosquitoes out, which isn't like the funnest thing, but the wind kicks up and they blow away, so. Nice job. Let's go find somewhere to camp. hiking for about 5 hours. Definitely more difficult than anticipated. Every step that we take that we don't reach the lake, I fear is one step closer to my grave. I don't really have anything else to report at this point other than I can see the lake. Now we've just got to find a spot to camp. But just to keep it PG, I'm going to say it was a bitch getting up here, and I expected probably about 2/3 of a bitch. But the good news is we're at the lake. Hopefully we'll find a spot to camp soon, and I will wake up in the morning and my sleeping bag will not become a body bag. Thank God I found the campsite like as soon as we crossed the creek, because I'm pretty sure those are going to be my last steps. The good news is I found a sweet campsite, so we're going to stay here for 2 nighs. This is Moose Lake in the Pioneer Mountains, and we're going to get set up and drink a little whiskey and chillax for a little bit. Hey, you made it! Is my sleeping bag going to become a body bag, or are we cool? Well, we made it into camp with not a moment to spare. Got set up, had some dinner, just kind of relaxing now and enjoying the views. Planning on hiking Moose Perch tomorrow, which I'm not going to go on the record and state anything as far as distance and elevation gain. All I know is what the map says. But we're just going to enjoy our night and be the first of 2 nights here. Morning from Moose Lake, day deuce. The dog has been whining like that pretty much since about 6 o'clock this morning. I guess he knows it's the summit day 2. So we're going for Moose Perch, which is right over there. Don't really know a lot about it other than I've got an idea of a route in my head. And we're going to set off here in about 2 minutes at 10 a.m. and we'll probably be back here by, I would say, 4 o'clock, even if we're really taking our time. We should be back by then. Let's head out. And we made it up into the little bowl that I plan on following up to the ridge. We're able to avoid the scree so far for the most part. I anticipate it being fairly straightforward from the ridge. And the ridge is kind of the next checkpoint. Not really sure how far away it is, probably maybe a quarter mile in distance, but I refrain from stating anything. I will only state the facts after it is done. Coming along the ridge here at about 10,000 feet. We've got one more little tower to scoot under, and then we're going to be at the base of the summit block of that peak there. And it'll be pretty interesting to see if there's a summit register or anything like that. We're curious as to how many ascents this peak has actually had. There's been 2 that I know of, but there could have been more. So there's a chance we could be numbers 3 and 4. That would be kind of cool. In on Summit Glory, just a short little scramble up that lip to the top, and should have some pretty amazing views. Just below what I believe to be the summit block. And there's a chance I might not make it out of here if we get to the top of that, and there's something higher 10 feet away. So,
that's a true story.
Hopefully for all of our sakes, that's the high point. It's 1.1 feet higher, but it doesn't matter because we have to go hit it, so. Well, we summited Moose Perch in the Pioneer Mountains, 10,354 feet. There's a summit register, but we didn't have anything to write in it, and there's no pin, so that's too bad. But views are pretty awesome. as you can imagine.
I say, oh, forget it.
We've had a little time on the summit. We were able to take in the views and eat some lunch and have a nice rest. So I guess we'll get heading down here in a minute, and hopefully the descent won't take us too long. Things are progressing nicely on the way back to camp. We're back down to the little snow field that we passed. We're below the saddle on the ridge of 10,000 feet or whatever it was. Fairly uneventful other than a stray gunshot, which kind of put us on our toes for a second, but we haven't heard anything since, so that's good. I've decided to take what I think is a shortcut. Instead of crossing the creek twice to get back to camp, we're going to go up and over this little hill here. And by little I mean big, and by easy I mean hard. And I'm 87% certain that our camp is right over that hill. So that leaves me with a 13% probability of certain death. So I guess we'll see how the odds play out. Report from Moose Lake at about 1800 hours is we have dinner going. I would just like the record to show that we did walk right back into camp. And we did get back before 4 o'clock. And this scotch is not going to drink itself. Trying to get out of camp by 8, and it is 8:22, and it rained a little bit this morning. Well, it took a little bit to get cleaned and packed up, but we're hiking out now, and hopefully get back to the car in about 4 hours. That would be nice. survive. It was enough fun for one weekend, I think. Beautiful lake and a beautiful summit, but I think we're all glad to be back at the car and ready to go home and eat some pizza.